Complicate things. One of my many skills. I'm making things up, all in my mind, 'cause I analyze their body language. I hear every change in their tone. Maybe they hate me, somehow I blame me. My mama said, that's just the weight of the world. It's not personal, it's just how it works. Don't be angry for too long or get burned, 'cause that's just the weight of the world.
Hey y'all, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. So really quick, what we're going to be doing on this day, we are switching out the refrigerators. My refrigerator from way back when in my old house has been in storage, and now it's being changed out from the refrigerator that we had in here. The one that we had was my mom's, and it has been leaking really bad, and the light barely turns on when you open the door. It it needed to be changed out. So that's what we're doing. I'm getting all the drawers and all the containers that go in the refrigerator cleaned up. That way we have a really nice and clean refrigerator. Now we're only doing the top part in this video because, time. I'm always on a time limit. Doesn't matter what it is. It's just, it is what it is. So I do run out of time, not able to do the bottom, but we will eventually get to the bottom and get it organized and cleaned out and all of that good stuff. And then we are going to be working on the front porch and the gazebo. Finally, I cannot wait to bring you guys that. And now let me tell you guys why my video is a few days late, because I have been posting on Saturdays as of recent, and that has been my upload day lately, and I've been trying to stick with that schedule. But let me tell you why I'm late with this video. So I'm sure you guys can remember all the issues that I was having with vehicles back a little over a year ago, and then I went and I got financed and all that good stuff, and I bought another vehicle, my Nissan Murano that I have. Well, it started acting up about 2 weeks ago, and I thought that it was a fuel filter. So I done my research. Lo and behold, come to find out that my vehicle doesn't have a fuel filter. It has something called a fuel strainer, and you can't just go and replace it. Instead, it has to be, it's in the fuel pump. So the whole fuel pump has to be changed out. So I did that. I went and bought a brand new fuel pump from the parts place and had it put on. Well, that did not fix the issue. So then I'm thinking, okay, seems like it may be an electrical issue, because whenever you unhook the battery, everything, and hook it back up, everything starts working fine for a minute. So we thought that it was something called a crankshaft position sensor. So I went and bought one of those, replaced that. Still doing the same thing. It's the oxygen sensor, guys. It is the primary upstream oxygen sensor. And let me tell you what, the research that I have done on my vehicle, I am almost an expert on this vehicle at this point. So I finally have gotten one, and it is in the process of being fixed. But my vehicle being down is not exactly what has made my video late being uploaded. It's all of the stress and all of the issues, and just everything together it's been a week. Let me tell you, you guys know the whole of 2024 was a mess for my family and I. And it seemed like things were turning around. And it still seems like that, thankfully. But my vehicle, I only have the one vehicle, and I am only one person. And I've got 3 little kids under the age of 13. So I have to have a vehicle. Thankfully, I did contact each of my kids' schools, each of their principals and or teachers, administrators, whoever it is that I needed to contact. They are all aware of the situation. Other arrangements and plan B has been put in place. Surely to goodness, my vehicle will be fixed by the time this video is uploaded, or is at least almost fixed. Now, the problem with the sensor and why it's taking so long now, because I got the sensor on Sunday, Easter Sunday, I got it the day before Easter. I got it on Saturday. And the reason that it has taken this long to get it, because I am doing these voiceovers on Monday, and the reason it's taken until Monday to get it is because we have to have a certain special tool. And so, and also the weather is not cooperating at all either. So I'm having to put my vehicle inside of my little sister's garage garage at her house, which thankfully and luckily it will drive that far before it starts doing, the issues that it's been doing. And it is only a mile down the road, thankfully. So at least we've got a garage that is, full of the tools that is needed to fix this. So thankfully, we've got that far took care of. Now we've just got to get it actually replaced. So that's what we are in the process of doing. And I have been so stressed out because it seems like every time that I go to take one of the boys to school and I, have to sit in line, of course, to pick up my kiddos, each one of them, all three. I've got my 5-year-old is in preschool, my 8-year-old is in second grade at the same school, but they have 2 different lines that I have to set in for that. And then I have to drive like 8 miles from the elementary school to get to the middle school to pick up my middle schooler. It's been a lot. And I've been very stressed out on top of trying to do Easter and dinner and the egg hunts and baskets, and which luckily I was able to go ahead and do all the baskets and all that good stuff last week. So I didn't have that to contend with after, I got those put together. But the dinner and all of the planning and just, it's been a lot. It's really been a lot. So in between all of this going on with the vehicle and the holiday, then there's the daily things that I have to contend with as well. So yeah, I'm a little bit late. I'm very sorry that I'm a little bit late. I'm sure you guys can understand. It's been very stressful. I cannot wait until that sensor gets changed out and my vehicle is no longer having issues, and that is no longer a stressor. And I will say that if that is the one thing that is my hardest thing that I have to contend with this year, I am totally okay with that. Absolutely okay with that. As long as this year continues going more in the, right direction, as it seems to be. And I'm doing my hardest to stay positive during all of this because, being anything other than positive, it's just going to make it even worse. So even on the bad days, you have to stay positive. Matter of fact, I seen a t-shirt that was made by a TikToker that I follow. She made the shirt, and it really kind of hit with me when I seen it after the week that I've had. And it said something like, God is with you even on the bad days. So true. So very true. And, he's going to get me through this just like he's gotten me through everything else. So, and it's not even that so horrible that, I'm trying to bring that into this. But whenever you've had to deal with it for as long as I have, especially with the vehicle issues just all together in the last couple of years that I've dealt with, at this point, I'm ready to pull my hair out. But I'm staying positive while pulling my hair out because I'm just not trying to bring anything negative and bring on anything else hard. Just got to stay positive. Anyway, we're getting the refrigerator cleaned. The refrigerators have all been switched out, and I am loving having my refrigerator back. It's the small things. It really is just the small things. And you don't realize what you miss until you don't have it. And the refrigerator that we had, like I said, it was my mom's, and she wasn't crazy about it either because it had started leaking about a year ago, I'm going to say. And then the light just decided to have a mind of its own. And like I said, it sometimes came on, sometimes it didn't. So it was just more of an aggravation than anything else. So I was really happy to get my refrigerator in here and get it back in use. And so now I'm getting it all organized, getting my containers in there, clean containers, mind you, in there and all of that. And we will get to that bottom part. And I am going to bring you guys along with me when I do it. I have not done it yet. I just haven't had the time. When we get done doing the refrigerator, we're going to move outside and get to that gazebo and that front porch.
I'm not gonna play nice. I'll be the witch you tell your friends about. I'm the crazy ex-girl you pretend you don't know, 'cause you know I could ruin your life. Rumor has it you have someone new. She'll regret you like a bad tattoo, 'cause you'll never change, you'll always stay the same.
As y'all can see here, everything is already in the refrigerator. The refrigerator has been sitting here for about 3 hours, getting cold. And we did have it sitting outside for about 6 hours before that, making sure, that it got cold and it was doing what it needed to do and all of that before we swapped anything out. And then we pulled the old refrigerator out, pulled this one in here, and went ahead and threw everything into this one once it got cold, which was about an hour after it got put in the house. Then everything was just swapped out, and all of the groceries were put on ahead into this refrigerator before I got the drawers and the containers cleaned. But after I get the containers clean and the drawers clean, I do just move everything around, kind of start organizing and putting those drawers and containers back in there. I am so happy with this, how clean that this thing came, because it was in bad shape when I moved it out of the old house. Just because some things got left in it for a little longer than it should have been after there was no electricity to it. But, if you're familiar with what went on last year, then you understand mostly of what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm so happy to have my refrigerator back and have the organization that this refrigerator brings.
Go on and tell all your friends all about me. I don't give a nothing sticks to me, baby. Yes, hon, I'm Teflon. I don't give an F, so go ahead and tell them I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. I'm not gonna play cool when you take me for a damn fool. I'm just so sick of it. Can't believe that I've been with someone.
One thing for absolute certain is that my boys are absolutely happy that our refrigerator is in here and all organized and things, because they are able to just reach in here and go for what it is that they're wanting. Or if they don't know what they're wanting, they are able to look in here and kind of figure it out quite quick. With the organization that this refrigerator allows me to give to my family. It's amazing. It really is amazing how much being able to be organized makes a difference, especially to little kids, if you know what I mean, because they are just, naturally unorganized and a little chaotic and messy. So being able to bring this kind of organization for my kids makes it that much easier for them, and it definitely makes planning out my meals, especially dinner, a lot easier whenever I can look in here and see and know what I've got, where it's at.
Don't forget I know your secrets too. In a minute I can spill the truth. 'Cause you'll never change, you'll always stay the same. Go on and tell all your friends all about me. I don't give a nothing sticks to me, baby. Yes, hon, I'm Teflon. I don't give an F, so go ahead and tell them I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for ya.
Now we're going to get to work on this gazebo, and on this day the weather is finally cooperating. I am having to do this after I've already went and picked my boys up from school, because I got the refrigerator and stuff done before I left to go get my boys. Ran out of time, which is why we didn't do the bottom half of the refrigerator yet. But I did want to get this gazebo done so that I could start bringing the boys out, start being able to bring a book out, my coffee, sit underneath of the gazebo, and just kind of enjoy the outdoors with my kiddos. And I really wanted to go ahead and get this done for that to happen. And of course, I told you guys in the video, which was a couple videos ago when we was putting the gazebo up, that whenever I got started, decorating and putting things together under the gazebo, that I would bring you guys along for it. Now, I am just using this orange outdoor rug for now. I do have one picked out, and I am going to be purchasing it very soon. Where things have, kind of went a little haywire with my vehicle, I've had to put that purchase off for just a little bit longer, but I do have one in mind. It's gorgeous. It's like a black, brown, creamy patterned outdoor rug, so it is going to be going out here. And for now, I like my patio furniture, but I am eventually going to invest in some really nice patio furniture, possibly wicker, and I'm going to try to keep it along with the same colors as what this furniture is, because I would like to incorporate the new furniture with this furniture eventually. I've also got an outdoor poof. This is the one that we used to keep in the boys' bedroom, but this is an indoor-outdoor poof. So the boys wanted somewhere that they could lay and lounge and watch videos if they wanted to just kind of lounge around out here, and for Mac to also be able to sit with them. And for those of you that are new, Mac is my teacup chihuahua, and he's very, very spoiled, but that's okay. He's my soul dog. He's my little mini shadow. So anyway, I am putting out the rug, and I'm going to be arranging the outdoor furniture as well. I do have my little flower pot half barrel in the corner, and I do have some ferns that I'm going to be picking up the next time that I go to Kroger. They're gorgeous. They're real full and lush and green, and so that's what is planned for that flower pot. I did just recently pick up this table because the old tables that I did have, they got really, really bent, really, really bad in the move into storage. So I went ahead and tossed those. And this is the little truck that I used to keep on my coffee bar, but because it is metal, I'm pretty sure I found this in the garden section when I purchased it. And I'm thinking that I bought it from the Dollar General. I'm not going to swear to it, but I think that's where I got it. I do have a smaller plant in mind that I'm going to be putting in the bed of the little metal truck. And then I just brought my outdoor candles out. These are specifically outdoor candles. I bought them from Walmart last summer, never got to use them yet. And they are on a timer, so they turn themselves off and on. And to finish the gazebo off, I've got some string lights, and I am stringing those around the frame, as you will see. And there is the perfect amount of electric cord left over to be able to plug up inside for whenever we are out here and want those on. And I think it's just the perfect touch. Now, I do have a few more things in mind for out here, but that's going to be a little bit later on. Like I said, my vehicle going down has put a damper on some of those plans. They've not canceled them out. They've just pushed them back a little bit. But I believe everything looks so gorgeous. I do have a bird bath in storage that I need to go and bring and set up. And then I do have my little watering can on the shepherd's hook with the solar fairy lights that I've set on the outside of the gazebo. And I've seen this at night with everything lit up. And oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. This is the perfect little relaxation spot for me and the boys in the evenings, or even somewhere for me to sit and drink my coffee in the morning.
Yeah, spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. Little bit too much. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. I'm a little bit too much for you. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind. Yeah, spit it out. Think that I'm a little bit too much for you. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind. Yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too
time. Just want the mood to be right, keeping it low in the night, yeah. So long since I get a glimpse of a light, it's blurring out my eyes. Oh, we should open up a window. Oh, I can't see clear. Oh, yes, I know out the window, cause it's just my habits. I can't describe it.
Did y'all see that where I had to bring those lights backwards because I didn't go through it enough times on that one part of the frame? I've done that more than one time while stringing these lights through this frame, especially when I got right to the end of it. Oh my goodness, I confused myself like 3 different times when I got to the very last corner, because for some reason I couldn't remember if I had strung it through, then went across the corner, or if I went across the corner and then strung it through. So I had to redo that and bring it back out like 3 times before I eventually did get it right. But I do eventually get it. Like I said, I think that this turns out looking great. And once I get the new rug, I do finish up with the decorations and the plants and things out here, it's going to look fantastic, I think, especially in the evening. And of course, I'm going to be bringing you guys along for all of that. And I'm going to be bringing you guys along for what it looks like at night. I will be getting a video at night of it with it all lit up. I don't know if that will be before the rug or after the rug. I'm not sure yet, but it's a work in progress. I'm just glad that I've gotten it this far. That way we can go ahead and enjoy it. And of course, the boys have put a few things and a few toys, I'll say, out there for them to play with. Like, for example, Dominic's little grill that he got at Christmas has been put out there because it is large and it makes more sense to put it outside on the porch. So it's great so far. We are enjoying it. We've enjoyed it every single evening and or morning that we've been able to go out with the weather permitting, of course. But we're also coming to the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this day's video. I really hope I was able to give you guys some motivation and even possibly some inspiration to get some outdoor work done around your own home or even on the inside. Maybe I gave you the motivation to get up and get your refrigerator cleaned. As long as I was able to give you guys some motivation, inspiration, and or entertainment at the very least. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. It helps my channel like you have no idea. And so yeah, I think that's got it till next time. Love y'all. Stay safe.
Like it's magic, the way that she loves my habits. I'm good, giving her compliments. I'm yours if you need a friend, yeah, yeah. Fake one, staying until the end. Yeah, I know how to play pretend. Tell me, how do I get inside? Open up your mind. In this I know how to win a fight, to win a fight. Cause it's just my habits, and I can't describe it.